Token you first. That's that's surprising. Usually it's a fact teller. Yeah, you literally are number one too. Thank you for all your support. Skylar, another shit weather. The Johnny effect. Marlon Campbell. Hello. Dusty. Moore. What's up, Mr. Moore? I'll be right back and let people join up, and then I'll put the live screen up. Be right back. Oh yeah, but let's get this thing up. I got my coffee. 13 hours. 13 hours of what? Did you work 13 hours? Hey Nicole. Big Brookie played hockey. Played hooky from work today to go golf, so I'm up this early. How dare you? Playing hooky. My work has a really strict attendance policy where we get points if we call out. So I can't just like randomly. I can, but I just can't randomly call out. It's not ideal. It's kind of silly though. Treat us like high schoolers or something, you know. But it's fine. I like saving up my. They give us a lot of PTO, so I can accumulate up to 256 hours of PTO. So it could be worse. And right now I have like 135. No, honestly, I like my work. You know, I like it. I can't complain. It could be a lot worse, especially with the amount of PTO that we can. Oh, you do have a point system. So if I'm crunching it on the mic, I'm eating yogurt and granola for breakfast. Yummy. Dude, I have to eat healthy. Otherwise, I always feel bloated. It's so annoying. And I'm tall and thin, so like my stomach's sticking out, which it's not. It doesn't stick out that much, but it's just annoying. It actually is like a really good snack for breakfast. Hey, Bethy. What's up, Jerp? This is my list from the video yesterday. Nothing too exciting. But I do like Cardinals a lot today. And who else did I like? I don't even remember. Blue Jays looked okay. And some Padres. The nice thing about the Padres are they always have good odds. So at least like if one hits, like if you took 2 or 3 of them and one hits, you're good. Raffy's odds are going down. Buxton's are going up. Soto's are going down. Uh-oh. Even Otani's are going down. It's a decent park to hit at, though. What's the weather in Kansas City? Go. 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 Get outside. Lazy bum. Donnie, what's up? Wasabi. Let's go. Yeah, I can. Actually, yeah. I like doing different sports. I could do hockey also. Granted, this game is kind of rough, but let's do soccer first. What are the games? That's the real question. So that's why I like to check the games. Although I think tomorrow has the good games. I'm surprised Atlanta's only plus 140. Granted, this team is the home team. Yeah, I mean, there's some okay games here, but nothing like that really sticks out to me. If I see the names on these teams, I'll remember who I like to pick. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like on Fayer, like they're huge favorites though, so they might not even offer goals for that game. Dutch Vruverdburben. It's like a tongue twister right there. Where's the Dutch league? Is it this one? I don't even know. What the heck? See, I don't even know what this league is. Got a favorite Cardinal? Good question. We'll check in a sec. Let me figure this out. Yeah, I don't know how to find this league. That's one thing about soccer. Finding these leagues can be really annoying. Okay, I get it, Gracie. I get it. Holy crap. You hear just rolling around in a freaking kitty litter. Oh, ML. I just realized you said MLS. And then you said MLB money lines. Whoops. Well, if anything, tomorrow I'm gonna consider doing soccer because I know there's good games tomorrow. I'll probably make like one soccer goal parlay for this slate. This slate looks really good. You got Real Madrid, you got Barcelona, you got Bayern. So this slate looks good. International, Lazio. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do a money line. Why not? I've hit two in a row, right? I mean, if you changed it to the D-backs money line like some people did, I'll show you if you didn't see in the winning slips. Someone called out Nolan yesterday, and that was a really good call out. Threw in this last minute of my lunch break. So Meech, yeah, Meech just put the D-backs money line. So he put $2 and it paid 91. So that's still not bad. I think from now on, I'll just, instead of doing -1.5, unless it's like the Braves against the Marlins like yesterday, then yeah. I just had faith in the Diamondbacks at home to cover more than 2 runs. Like Philip also changed it. Look what he won too. He got paid 440 and he just had the D-backs money line. So clearly it was still worth it for the odds. So that was my bad, taking the 1.5. That was too greedy. Yeah, but that hockey game just started out so bad. And the irony in the whole thing, if you watched my video yesterday, I said, or was it my live? Yeah, I think it was in my live. I said, Jarvis is typically my favorite Kane to take, as you all know, or you should know. And Eric Robinson is my favorite long shot to take on the Canes. And they both are the only ones that scored in the game. That's what kind of got me the most. Like, I don't know. And then I called out Teixeira as a good long shot on the Canadians, and he scored. And like, there were so many people that I called out that scored. Yeah, there. So what I saw is the super sub for today. I think it was only for one game, unless they changed it to all the games. If they changed it to all the games, I'm definitely going to be betting soccer again. There's no question. Oh, Hads actually he did give me coffee money. Thank you, Hadsy. Whoa, I got 2 more. Oh my gosh. And Marlon. You're in here, right, Marlon? Did I just say that name? Thank you. Everyone's so nice. Thank you so much. All right, let me take another crunch here. Yeah, so I'm reading the super sub thing. It says super sub is available for Fiorentina. This is so bad. Fiorentina versus Atalanta, while keeping you in the action. So that game specifically, the donation tab is on my. Are you in my Discord? Are you a member of my Discord? Or I could just link you, or just show you this. I have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. It's in my Discord though, under Tip Steve. If you're a member of my Discord, here I'll put just in case anyone here is new. There's a link to my Discord. Okay. And then you can stalk me. I know Trent stalks me every day. I can see that he Googles me. Who's this Steve guy? Yes, the Braves are a good target for sure. Or you can become a member on my YouTube. It's $4.99 a month. Cancel anytime. I'm so funny. Guardians Phillies game is the over under is 6.5, really? Oh, you're not kidding. The minus is plus money, but I could see this game going under for sure. Yeah, it's a good call. I think it's mostly because Sanchez, but then again, Williams isn't bad though. So, I can see this game having issues for scoring. The Nerfies, actually, today could be a Nerfy day. Today might be the Nerfy day. Maybe. Like I said, it's hard to hit Nerfy, like a big Nerfy parlay. So, if you did like a three-legger, you'd have to put a reasonable amount of money on it to win something. Because I'm not going to call a Nerfy parlay a builder. Like BB Man calls these four-leggers builders. Those aren't builders. Those are just parlays. When do I get my tip? Yaz, yeah, I mentioned Yaz in my video. I said he's a good. I mean, like look at this. Mikolas is pitching, so you know, rain on him, rain on the Mikolas. Is he even listed here? Yaz isn't even listed here. That's weird. They did they did pinch hit for Yaz his last at bat, but I just assumed because it was a lefty pitching. So I don't know if he got hurt. He said Bubba Chandler was Skeens 2.0. He says a lot of things. The Cub game would be good for no home run. Okay, so I'll preface it with this because I don't want to be wrong. Just kidding, but no home run in this game is likely, but Talion does give up home runs. So the thing is, the weather is really shit. The wind is blowing in hard. Maybe the Philly game, I could see no home run there. Where else? Boston. Boston, their ballpark has had the least amount of home runs this year, so that's possible. I'm gonna say it's probably mostly because the Red Sox themselves aren't having any power, much power this year. So I can't talk. Home runs by park. Yeah, Fenway is literally dead last. It's only got 27 home runs this year. And then I always say I don't like picking from the Rangers park. Well, they're second to last. And then, of course, San Francisco's down there, like always. Anaheim is really disappointing this year. This park should be way up top. It should be way higher, like top 5, top 10. This has been very disappointing. But I attribute that to the Angels being bad at home. Like, Houston's number one because their bullpen gives up a lot of home runs. And we know Cincinnati and Washington, New York. We know these are our favorite. Look at this. T-Mobile Park, Seattle is number 5, which is very unusual, especially with Cowherd too. So anyway, I think it's too early to tell like what the best and worst parks are, but Boston typically isn't like up there. FanDuel gave a 40% Nerfy boost. Really? I don't think I have that. They gave me Nerfy boost last year, and I would certainly take advantage of them. I won quite a few of them. They would do it like every Monday. It was nice. I would boost it, but like 25, $50 and hit. I'm looking right now. There is a boost builder. Add 2+ legs to boost your parlay winnings. Whoopee. Um, yeah, I don't have a Nerfy boost. It's okay. I'll still make. We can still make one. Watch the NBA live. Oh my goodness! I want to watch the NBA live, guys. I'm just go against Mets Yankees all the time. FanDuel Canada, I should say, seems to be different. Yeah, they're different by state and country and yeah, all that good stuff. It's still early though. I attribute it to the weather as to why it's been pretty bad. The beginning of last year was extremely good. Yeah, because like I had that day where I hit 8 single home runs, and that was in April. So that was early in the year. I just remember because it was a Friday before I went to work, and I already hit like there was a bunch of early games. And I already hit like 4 or 5 home runs before I even went to work, and I was on cloud nine. That was a fun day. Houston Cub, Cleveland Philly, Minnesota Boston, Texas LA. La, 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 la. That's not bad. Um, I don't know if I would do the Angels game, but let's see. Just based on like I could see a Ranger hitting a home run off Rodriguez if he's still bad. And this is obviously just one start, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. But he did have 7 runs, so there is that. So, oh, of course, he faced the Dodgers though too, and they didn't score in the first inning. So there you go. Maybe you're right, but it's a good park to hit at. So we'll see. You could do the Padres. That might be a good game to pick for Nerfy. Diamondbacks. There's a lot of good games. I wish you could do the parlay builder with Nerfies, but they don't. First inning winner, first half money line, first half total, first half run line. See, they don't. That's so annoying. So I got to click on each individual game to make this. And that sold what? For home runs? I'm not even sure. Minus 150 for the. And the funny thing is, it's like these games where that ends up screwing it just because why not? Like yesterday, I had a bad feeling, which is why I didn't make it. And yeah, one of the first games would have ruined the Nerfy parlay. Could do the Yankee game. The Yankees lose. Well, the over is actually favored in this game. That's a little surprising. Unless they think Garrett Cole's going to stink. Plus 330? Sheesh. So they already changed it. Looks like they are doing the opener. The Love Lady. So Richard Lovelady looks like he's going to open for the Nats, and then Mikolas should come in, I don't know, second or third inning. So that doesn't surprise me. A little annoying, but doesn't surprise me. Maybe do the Nerfy in this game. I don't know. I hate that the Brewers are always good. I bet the Nerfy in this game is insanely high. Minus 154. Thought it'd be higher than that. Alright, this is getting a little too greedy. What should we take out? Thing is, the Yankees' offense is so bad. I can see Tampa scoring, though. Damn, the odds went down so much. Anyway. Alright, we'll go with this game. The over is favored. I'm a little surprised there in this game. The Padres do tend to find a way, though. Lyle is plus 820. Yeah, it's because he's... Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong game. I'm dumb. Where's that game? Yeah, I'm not picking anyone against Elder. What are PN odds? Or did you mean to say on odds, based on odds? I don't really base my picks on odds unless, like yesterday, honestly, I was really close to boosting Michael Harris. Because when someone like that, when it's like unusual for him to have the favorite odds on, like, below Olsen, then he's probably going to hit a home run. Like, the books know something, Whoa, Trent, slow down there, big guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I saw that, Bethy. How much in bonus bets did you get for that? This was a small slate, so I imagine a decent amount of people had them. Hopefully, you got some good bonus bets for that. Yeah, I would avoid the Cub game. You could consider doing no home run. I think there will be a home run in this game, but you could consider no home run, which is plus 280. Like their last game was plus 185 for no home run. So they think there's a better chance today that there could be one. 1100, holy crap. You can take Ben Rice, but I'm not going to take any Yankees today. I'm going to really just focus the games I like. And I'm only going to, like, make a few parlays. I'm not going to do a lot today. It just doesn't look worth it. Like, the weather's crappy. You know, you could take, you could focus on, like, games in some domes, though, too, and not have to worry about the weather. But obviously, you can take, like, Soto here. If Springer's going to heat up, we gotta take Springer. But I do like Varsho as well in this game against Bubba, the future Cy Young winner according to BB Man here. Bubba Chandler, really good pitcher, 5.14 ERA, giving up 7 home runs. Really, really good, clutch. So D-Boy, I'm not really sure. Like, what do you mean when you're looking at all these numbers? When I'm looking at a parlay, I don't know how they add them. I don't know how they add up these odds. That I have no idea. But if I'm looking at just a straight bet, like this minus 150, that means for every 150 you wager, you win $100. So that's what a single bet means. Now, on the opposite spectrum, if it's plus odds, every $100 you bet, you win $280. That's why this is the underdog. Like anything plus money is the underdog, but it pays more. Anything minus is favored, so it pays less. Now, when you tell someone who knows zero about betting, if I wagered 150 and I won 100, you have to understand you obviously get your wager back too. So this would pay 250, but you're only winning $100. Now, when a lot of people win, if you win one parlay, if you had, like I had $5 on my 2-leg home run parlay, and it paid, I don't even remember, 260 something. And then I had $100 worth of bets for the rest of the day. Because people are going to say, "Oh, I won this much today," but did you really? Like, you didn't really profit that much. And I'm in the market of profiting. I'm not in the market of just winning a bet. So I want to profit. The odds are just based on what the book like. Basically, this is like a percentage of how they think this is going to happen. I'm not sure how let me see if I can find it. Um, yeah, it's the probability of an event happening. So they represent the. It's basically like a percentage, like 10%, 20%. Um, Trying to find like a good explanation. Because like if a guy's plus 1,000 for a home run, that means obviously the book thinks that they have a really low chance of hitting. Say we'll just make up a percentage, 5%, 2%. Well, if a guy's plus 150, then the book probably thinks he has like a 70% chance of hitting or something like that. But I'm making up numbers, so don't listen to me. What's up, Sir Stephen? How are you? How are you? That's all that matters. I don't care about how I'm doing. I'm care about how you're doing, sir. James, Mr. Shank. Do you have a name for your followers? I was going to say, what's up, anytimers? That's a good one. I actually never thought of that. I mean, as a joke, I just call everyone the D-gens. Is that okay, or is that too offensive? I know it's really easy to offend people these days. It says implied probability. Because positive odds designate an underdog, the odds of an outcome happening are implied to be less than 50%. Specifically, plus 200 odds translate to an implied winning probability of 33.33%. So, but I don't know how they come up with this stuff. I truthfully don't know. I just bet and try to win money. But essentially, I guess if the odds are plus 200, they think there's a 33% chance of it hitting. At the dentist sounds like a good time. Stevenites. Please don't call me that. Trent, you gotta calm down. People might actually think you're offended, Trent. Where are you? Romaine. And the value is when the chance is better than the odds a player have. Yeah, anything plus odds is obviously the payout is in your favor, but it's less likely to happen. But like, and people got to understand, yeah, call them psychos. A home run is, they say a home run is, or like hitting a baseball is like the hardest thing to do in any sport. That's what they say. I'm not saying it as a fact. That's just what a lot of people say. And a typical person, if you walked up to, I don't know, Mason Miller and tried to hit something off of him, I guarantee you're not going to be able to hit crap off of him. You know, like it's way harder than people think. And when people get mad, oh, it's unbelievable that he stared at that pitch down the middle, or, you know, like baseball players come up to the plate, they're literally guessing what the pitcher's going to. Thank you, Token. You are. I'm amazing. What about you? Come on, man. But really, in their head, they're guessing what the next pitch is. And the reason why a lot of leadoff hitters hit a leadoff home run is because they know that first pitch of the game is very likely a fastball right down the middle. And they just, boom, crack it out the park first pitch. So that's another reason why I like leadoff hitters so much, is if they hit that leadoff home run, ooh, baby. I remember last year I had two leadoff hitters right at the start of the slate simultaneously hit home runs, which was just like, holy shit, you know? Like, imagine two leadoff hitters just hitting their first at bat right away, right after the game started. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's another thing, Token, is the pitcher wants to get ahead in the count. They don't want to. They don't want to throw a ball their first, pitch. Sure, they will often do it, and that would be an interesting stat to look at too. Not, I don't think it will impact our picks that much, but how often a pitcher throws a first pitch strike, you know. Otani, Olsen, Varsho, Carroll. Do you guys? Yeah, I guess I would trust Olsen today. Would you rather go like Michael Harris though, or you could do two different ones? I like to change it up. Like I'll make one with Olsen, then I'll make one with Harris, then I'll make so you don't have the same people. And what's up, Mr. Rude? I didn't even know you were here. But there's a lot of strategy that comes into baseball. It's not just swing bat and hope it goes far, you know. Like if a batter has two strikes and there's people on base, whoa, more. Oh my goodness. Thank you, D-boy. If a batter has two strikes and let's say there's guys on second and third base, what they do is they choke up on their bat. They put their hands higher on the bat and they just want to get a hit. They don't want to strike out. Nobody wants to strike out. So they're very unlikely to hit a home run in that scenario as well. The most common, or one of the most common scenarios for them to hit is the bases loaded. Because where's the pitcher going to put them if the count's 3-2 or 3-1? Like the pitcher has to throw a strike at that point, otherwise they're going to walk them, and then they're going to, score a run. I agree, Romain. I don't like when Ben Rice is leading off. I completely agree. But what happened to Trent Grisham? I haven't seen him play in a while, I feel like, even though he has been bad this year. I'm going to Google and see why. Oh, he had some knee scans. So something happened to his knee, Trent Grisham. Interesting. Also, they optioned Spencer Jones back to the minors, so he's out of the lineup. But he's been disappointing. He hasn't even hit a home run, I don't think. So I don't know who's going to play for him if Grisham's hurt. I have no idea. Baseball's such an in-depth sport, and it's what's funny is it's not even it's a little less complicated just because um, the National League now has to designate a hitter, but the National League used to be way more complex. And think like how often they did like they would change out the pitcher for a hitter. They'd pinch hit for him, and then they would change like a defensive. So they'd do like two changes in one, and you lose your batter, two batters even. So there were a lot of different changes. All right, I'm gonna lock in this Nerfy parlay. It probably won't hit, but we'll try one and just see what happens. If you guys want to remove any of them, you can too. Like the Dodgers Brewers, maybe remove that one. But I don't expect this to hit. So they do have a Nerfy thing on the app itself. That's nice. Maybe just do Pirates Blue Jays, but I feel like the Blue Jays might hit a first inning home run. It's just kind of like a vibe I have. I don't know. Or do the Marlins game. Nah, the Marlins are scrappy. That's a team that'll put some hits together. Tigers Orioles. Yeah, we'll add the Tigers Orioles. I forgot about that game. So I'll do Tigers Orioles, and then I'll take out the Brewer game. But I'll post this on Discord so you guys can see it. Mariners Royals. I should have Mariners Royals in there too, huh? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I like Harrison Lau. Those are good. That's a good parlay. You could parlay them. What about the Cleveland game? I have it in the Nerfy. It's right here. If that's what you're referring to. I just locked it in, so I'll post it. Six legs is going to be tough to hit, but this is just for fun. Excuse me. Nerfy. Nerfy. Okay, so that's posted on Steve's Daily Picks. Brandon Lowe or Nathaniel Lowe? Nathaniel definitely has the better park and matchup. Like Gossman's pretty tough. I remember his home run yesterday was inside the park, so he does have one off of him, but he's 2 for 11, so not ideal. He's the only Pirate with a home run off Gossman. These type of when a team goes on the road, unless it's a really juicy matchup, I like to wait to see if they hit a home run in the first game. and then I'll take them the next game if they do. This very often. One thing I also want to try is I want to bet someone, and then if they hit in the first game, I want to take all that money minus the original bet, like the profit, and then bet them again the next game. YOLO it. JJ Lay. Yeah. Yeah. Today might just be a theme day because how bad it is. How bad it looks, I mean, on paper. Might have to theme it up. I like Dominic Smith as a long shot. Yes. It still shows Mikolas, yeah. Primary. I hate that primary stuff. It's annoying. JJ. There's Yastrzemski's 540 on FanDuel. So he's definitely got way better odds than DK. Holy crap. Oh, I was right. Brunson. I didn't even. Someone asked me about first basket, and I said always take Brunson in the next game. I didn't know he. I didn't know he actually got it. I like Varsho, and I think we can finally say we can take Springer now since he's semi-heating up. And Jimenez is a long shot. I think Jimenez is fine as a long shot. Hold on, let me see what this JJ thing is, or the odds. Oh my goodness. Who are they playing? I'm blind. This is why I wear glasses. Oh, they're in the same game. Oh my god. Oh my god. The JJs are in the same game. How ironic. I hope Lede leads off today too. Imagine they both lead off and hit leadoff home runs in the first inning. That would be a dream. Springer Dinger Friday. Yep. Don't tell Junior that though. Junior will go. Yeah, I like Dom Smith or Yes. Dom obviously will have better odds, but I think either of them might hit. Either or. Yeah, if they offer either or for them, I'm not sure if they would. I think for Smith's odds, you can run a single. Let's see what he's got. He's still plus 730. I mean, those are nice odds for him. I don't mind that. Maybe even Kim or Sandy, but Sandy's been in the league for like 7,000 eons. So he's just not. I don't know if he really hits home runs anymore. He used to be on the Red Sox, I believe. Where was Kim? Was he a Dodger? Haysong? Or was he the one on the Padres and stuff? I'm trying to remember. He's batting 115. Oh my god. Yeah, he was on the Padres. That was the Kim that was on the Padres. Yeah, I like Varsho today. Could stack or run on either two hit. Oh yeah, I already read that. Wow, I'm drunk. Dylan Cruz is bad, by the way. I don't get why they optioned House and they brought up Dylan Cruz. This guy's not good. All right, let's lock the old JJ same gamer. We should make like a quick. Should I just do the money line first? Maybe I'll do the money line first. Get it out of the way. Gigi. I'll have to deposit. I don't want to deposit more money. Yeah, House was like a pretty solid pick for, you know, just someone that's kind of chilling there in the 3, 4, 5 hole, wherever he was. Bomb, Stott, Caglione, Carter, Mayo. Man, Mandrake, what are you... Oh, my God. What are you doing? That's too many names. Even Nathan Church is only plus 630. All right, so I locked the JJ parlay. I'll post these in a little bit. I'm not going to just post them right away. No, they sent him down. They sent him to the minors. I don't think he's hurt. They just sent him down. They said down boy, and they sent him down. I think Caglione's fine. I know that. Stott is just like, that's more of a vibe if you're feeling it. My rule with Stott is I can only take Stott. Where is he? There he is. Look at Bomb's odds. Holy crap. Why is Stott so low? I think because he's a lefty. Wow. I don't know if I could take Phillies in this game, aside from maybe Schwarber or Harper. This game just feels icky for some reason. Sanchez versus Williams. And they don't really have good numbers off Williams right now. And then with the weather alone, it's just like, how are they going to do any better here? Stott's 0 for 3. Marsh is 0 for 0, so he's just probably got to walk. Bomb's 3 for 3 off of him. I mean, that's not terrible. They're all singles, but that's not bad. Turner's 3 for 6. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this game. Maybe just put Schwarber or Harper like in a chalk parlay. And then I think someone asked who my favorite Cardinal was. It would be... TikTok. Against Paddock. Ooh, Paddock. There's so many good options in this game. It's kind of nuts. Ugh, Remuto. Oh, this is the Phillies. What? Blah, 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 blah. Cardinals. That's what I'm looking for. Even Church has a home run off of Paddock. Ooh. Ironically, he's the only one with a home run off of him. In my video, I said Weatherholt was my favorite, actually. Just because he leads off. I don't know. I usually just default to the leadoff hitter. Because they're going to get the most at-bats. Barring a pitch hit. Gorman, I just can't time. Honestly, Gorman, when he's this low, I don't really like it that much. But obviously, it's because of the park factor. So, I do like Burleson as well. But yeah, I'll stick to my original pick. I'll say Weatherholt. And then second, I would say Burleson. Burleson was my guy 2 years ago. This guy, ooh, baby. Pay me, Burleson. And who else did you say? See, I'm not going to take Bomb or Stott. Bomb, if you want to put just like something on just because of his odds, fine. Carter, I think, is fine. I remember he had a good matchup. I don't remember who, but I remember he had a good matchup. Oh, yeah, Rodriguez. So, yeah, Carter's fine. Nimmo's fine. Even Peterson's fine. The Rangers, like, look good here. It's just a matter of getting it right. That's the hard part because the Rangers are so random. And then Mayo. I don't really like the Baltimore game. It looks good on paper with, like, these bad pitchers, but you know this game's going to start 0-0 and go like the 6th, 7th inning. You just know it's going to happen. Wind's blowing in, 78% chance of rain, kind of chilly. Like, this game just looks like so bad on paper. Joey Weimer, yeah, well, they've solved him. He's, I don't even know if he really plays that much anymore. I feel like I haven't seen his name in a while. Yeah, he's got 3 home runs. When was the last time he hit a home run? It's been a while. He hasn't played in 4 days, too, since the 18th. He had a nice game. He had a double, 2 RBIs, 2 walks. His last home run was exactly 1 month ago, but he hasn't played much since. They don't play him every day. It was exactly 422 as his last home run. Joey Weimer. What else we got? What else we got? All right, so my favorite games are my favorite teams to target. Cardinals. So if we parlayed like some Cardinals and Braves, could do that. Maybe add a Ranger in there. I like some Padres today against Springs. Some of the righties. You could take Machado and Duhar. You could take Laureano. He's just kind of bad right now. It's too bad. He really fell off. He's only batting .215 right now. Xavier Edwards again. Are they still home? Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you could next day Edwards and Hicks, something like that, since they didn't hit yesterday. That would be a decent next day. I'm more of saying singles, but you could theoretically parlay them. It's just so unlikely that they're both going to hit a home run the same game. But yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm just glad I avoided those late games. I didn't feel good about them. Those late games look so bad, and they definitely were. They were bad. There was no home run in this game, right? No, there wasn't. Which 2 batters from Atlanta am I looking at? Well, we could stick with Harris because he's the hot bat right now. Where the heck is the game? Why am I so blind? Or maybe they don't have the... Oh, they did have the odds up. I remember they did. 416. Unless they took them down because they changed the pitcher. Oh, it's right here. It's the one I have open. So Harris. If we're talking just straight up 2, I still like Riley. Riley is also... These are the 2 hot Braves right now. But you could easily take Olsen. You could easily take Yaz. You could take Dom as a long shot. But if I had to take 2, I'm going to go Harris and Riley. Yeah, Harris is a lefty and Riley's a righty. I just remember that whatchamacallits, Washington's going to open with Richard Lovelady, and then Mikolas is going to take over. In bulk relief, he has a 4.86 ERA, but as a primary starter, he has an 8.28 ERA. That's insane. I didn't know Mikolas ever pitched for San Diego. I know he was obviously for the Cardinals for a long time. Yeah, I mean, this game just looks like crap, but that's up to you if you want to take from it. This is the second Cub game in a row I'm not going to answer questions from because it's just not worth it. This wind is blowing straight in, and it's kind of chilly out. I wouldn't recommend it, but I do feel like there will be 1 home run in this game just because. Why not? Dusty's back. Yes. Yes. Extreme pull side hitter. If I took someone, it would probably be Alvarez. Alvarez, I don't think you'll ever see his odds this low ever again, or this high ever again, plus 470. Like, this is insane. So, I don't know. But, yeah. Isaac? I think that's how you say his name. It's not Isaac. It's a weird pronunciation. I've heard like the announcer say his name. It's not Isaac. but we'll just call him IP. IP Freely. How do you feel about the Avalanche tonight? I feel like they win tonight. What is Makar gonna play though? On FanDuel, Paredes is plus 820. All the odds in this game are juiced because of the bad weather. Isaac, yeah, that sounds right. Isaac. You're an Isak. Oreo, you are a mess. What are you doing? This cat, I swear. He comes back inside like he just wrestled something in a bush. Let's see, Cal Makar. Is he going to play today? Yeah, we don't know if he's going to play yet, I don't think. Unless you heard something. Yeah, it's still questionable. Yeah, I would wait on that news. That news would be huge. If Makar plays, they should win. If not, then they might lose again. They already have a bad defense for like power play and stuff, so obviously if their best defensive player is out, then it's going to be worse, right? Plus 320 on the French books. Well, that's less of a reason to take him then, because this is not worth it with this wind. I mean, to me, his odds are 0 because I'm not going to take him, right? Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Ho ho ho. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe buy Steros. 1120. Is he strong enough to end that wind? But think of it this way, too. The Cubs' offense is utter trash right now. And then you got one of the best Houston pitchers with a 1.5 ERA. So I just don't expect much of this game. Man, we've had so many new people join the Discord. This is crazy. Do I think the Yankees will win? I don't know. It depends how Garrett Cole pitches. But to be honest, if I had to say who's going to win this game, no, I would say the Rays are going to win this game. Just to be honest, like straight up honest, because Nick Martinez has been really good, and like the Yankees' offense is like non-existent right now. Kind of like my Cubbies. I don't think my Cubs are going to win today. You know, if we're being honest. People like Winner Stevie announced like 3 wins this week. Yes, we are winners. And I don't want to be that guy, but technically I was right with the money line parlay yesterday. Technically, if you had the D-backs money line, and that's my fault for not just taking their money line. I was greedy. I took the run line. My bad. But yeah, it's been a good week for me. Overall, it's been okay because Monday I hit a. So Clamper and I he calls me the Boost King because whenever, of course, yesterday I didn't win the boost when I shared it with everyone. And I knew I should have. The funny thing is during the live I said, maybe I'll boost Brandon Lau, and I didn't do it. And he hits a freaking inside the park home run. And then I was thinking of boosting Michael Harris, and I didn't do it, and he hit a home run his first at bat. And then we boosted Vladdy. But it was between Vladdy and Rice, and neither of them hit anyway. But he calls me the Boost King because I hit so many of my boosts. And I hit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I hit all my boosts. I hit Bomb twice and Diaz on Wednesday. So I was on a little boosty streak there. Yeah, it has been a good week. Yesterday was good. I was happy. It felt really good to hit that 2-legger. Let's see what we like for money lines. It's interesting that the Cubs are favored here. This is actually really. I understand the Astros aren't very good this year, but this is like very surprising because the Cubs' offense is just non-existent. So you could. So this is the opposite of yesterday. You could either take the plus 1.5, and then the Astros could lose by 1 or win outright, or you can take the straight up money line, which I honestly think the Astros are going to win this game. When you're deep into this category of betting, it's frustrating seeing guys hit, especially when you've been looking at their names all day. Total base lay. How did it end up doing? Because I know obviously J-Ram didn't hit, but I didn't look at the overall, like how it ended up doing. I guess I can look right now. It doesn't matter. I always look at it like if it lost, it lost. But we could try another one if you want. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller. Yeah, Soto, Rice. Yeah, so it wasn't even that great. So Corbin Carroll's only total base was the walk-off. Dingler, Lau, Shea were the only 3 to hit. So, this is what it is. Those are going to be hard to hit. This is so crazy. Like, I've never seen this guy post in my life, and he joined on August 20. He joined like a day after I made the Discord, and I've never seen this guy ever. It's always crazy to me when I see that. And then I can do this open mod view. He has 4 messages since he joined. That's wild. He just randomly posts, Dingler, Shea below, yeah. Hi, Oreo. Want to go back out? Go make a mess of yourself? Have fun. All right, then the Phillies. This is actually kind of a tough game because Cleveland's hot, but they're facing Sanchez, so it's really not that tough. But the Phillies theoretically should win. I just don't like these odds. These odds are kind of shit. All right, so we'll go Cardinals because they're better than the Reds. We'll go Tampa plus 1.5. Definitely going to go Blue Jays here. I'm going to skip this game. I would actually lean Marlins here. Marlins at home. I think the Marlins are going to win that game. Obviously, we're going to take the Braves. You have to target the highest implied team totals, then take guys from those teams for total bases. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a good strategy. I like that. You're smarty pants, Brandon. Smarty pants. The Orioles should win this game just based on the freaking horrible Tigers offense. But this is... It wouldn't shock me if the Tigers won this game, but technically it would. If that makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but I like making things up in my head. Do we trust the D-backs again? They are hot right now. I think they've won like 5 games in a row. So maybe we just stick with the D-backs. And another reason I liked the D-backs yesterday to win by 2 or more is because I knew Mickey Moniak wasn't going to start because they were starting a lefty pitcher, and that hurts their offense. So I was like, why not? It definitely hurt their offense, but the D-backs didn't score enough to cover that. I think we just go Padres here, right? Actually, I'm going to stick with 7. Let's stick with 7. Seems to be the magic number. And plus 4,000 isn't bad. You toss $10 on that, you win 400 if it hits. Do we just do that? What does this change? Wow, that makes a huge difference. Holy crap. And you got to mix some underdogs in there, because all the favorites don't win. Oh my god, like ever. Wow. That came out of nowhere, quite literally. I don't know if I trust the Diamondbacks again. I think we'll go Padres. Bueller. Bueller. Let's see. I know Bueller hasn't been that great this year, but I want to see who are they playing? Athletics. And the Athletics have been pretty bad too. Hyman McNeil. Interesting. 516, 2 earned runs, 2 earned runs. So he's been pitching better. He actually hasn't really been that bad this year. It's just like a 2.2 inning game is going to hurt your ERA. He had two of them, 2.2, 2.2. Both had 4 earned runs. Excuse me. All right. So this moneyline parlay. Arun, whatever your name is, sir. It does suck. Like I said that the last Cup game, and the game was shit. There was no home runs. So, come on now. All right. I did Astros, Cardinals, plus 1.5. What else did I do? Blue Jays? Yeah, Blue Jays. Braves. Braves, we might. I don't know. You might be able to do. Wait, who's pitching for the Braves? Why does it say to be announced? I thought they had a pitcher. It says Elder, but it says to be determined here. Oh, that's not good. Mr. King 97 says, thanks so much, bro. I've been watching your lives for 2 days, and you made me feel super confident, comfortable. I appreciate you. I've been scared, so I haven't really bet anything. But now, when I win big, I got you with a tip, my brother. Peace and love. Thank you for everything. Fan DJ. Thank you, Mr. King. That was on Discord. Very nice of you to say that, sir. I appreciate the kind words. Padres. I'm missing one. What am I missing? I should probably just take the Giants, but the Giants offense. Oh, I'm sorry, the White Sox. I actually don't mind the White Sox here. With Martin pitching. Martin's been amazing this year. But it is kind of a tough one to pick from. What am I missing though? I'm missing one. Houston, San Diego. Oh, Texas. Tejas. All right. So we'll stick with our 7-legger. Use daily profit boost, daily dingers. What? I have a 50% boost? Whoa. Hello. Can I use that like on anything? All right. I will copy this link as well to make it easier for you guys to tail. Because that was nice. I tailed Luce's parlay yesterday, his halftime parlay, and you could just post the link. It's kind of nice. Emotional support capper. Excuse me. All right, so Nerfy and Moneyline. I probably should have linked a Nerfy one too, but I don't want to confuse everyone with 2 links back to back. Yeah, the Tigers are really bad right now. There's a bunch of rumors that they're gonna probably they potentially I'm not probably they could potentially could trade Scooball because he's hurt. They're bad. Oreo's about to pounce on something outside. I don't know what he's looking at. I need a cat cam so bad. You guys would be so entertained by just watching him like look at that stuff. Maybe I should. I don't. He doesn't wear a collar. I don't give the cats collars, but I could put like a camera collar on him or something. That'd be hilarious. Oh, Melissa made a slip. This is for some like international stuff. I'm not sure. I don't even know what this is for, to be honest. I have no idea. And I have no idea who Dove McFalls is. What a name. I know who Evan Bouchard is. He's on the Oilers. But I don't know who Dove McFalls is. All right. So Moneyline and Nerfy are out of the way. Those are posted, ready to roll. They're right here. I put a link for the Moneyline. And then the Nerfy parlay is here. Cubs Reddit already posted the rumor on here. This is kind of where I saw it again. Where is it? Tigers may have no choice but to trade Tariq Skubal. So of course they're talking about it. And then the top comment was like, he's a perfect fit because he's already on the IL, so he's a perfect fit. Ain't that the truth? Perry, I'm always live in the morning. Well, not always. But Tuesday through Saturday, I try to be live. Because Sunday and Monday, I can't. Because I work early on Sundays and Mondays. But, I need a break from you D-gens. 30% for NHL first goal. What book has that, Trent? I didn't see that on FanDuel. Is it on DraftKings? First goal is tough to hit, though. This is how I research first goal. It's really lazy. This is like the laziest shit you could do. But you hope that whoever keeps scoring first goal against that. Okay, I wouldn't take Dylan Coughlin. I don't even know who this guy is. But you could definitely take Pavel. I am down for that. You could take Pavel, and then I'll go back to all the regular season games, and I'll see who. If somebody scored first goal a lot, then I'll just take them. But all 3 games was different, so I wouldn't do that. Honestly, I would just stick with Pavel. That's where I would go. He's a safe play, and that's what I would do. Goals, there it is. So first goal, Pavel's wow, he's got good odds, plus 1,300. It's between a big thing that'll help too, if you want to wait, is wait on the injury news whether Makar or Stone are playing. Because if they don't play, like, dude, I don't want to think about this, but. So the last game Vegas played against whoever they played the last round, I saw that Mark Stone was not going to play the game. So I was trying to lock in a bet, but I was using Bally Sportsbook or whatever, which is absolute dog shit. And I was going to take all these guys, and I was going to take Pavel and Marner for 2. And literally, this was all 5 of their goals. And I couldn't make the bet because it said I was on the border of... Because you can't bet on tribal grounds. And it said I was, so I couldn't bet it. And it was too late because you can't live bet goals on that app. I literally had the game predicted to the T. And I had Pavel for 2. And I couldn't bet it. That was insane. I was like distraught after the game. Marner scored like 30 seconds of the game, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go. So what I'm saying is, if Mark Stone does not play, these again would be my favorite Vegas players to pick. That is the That is the play. And then if McCarr doesn't play, I don't know. The odds are really hard to predict. You could definitely go this guy, this guy. I like Netchus, but he hasn't really been scoring that much in the playoffs, but I still like him, and he's fine. I don't like McKinnon's odds that much. I don't think these are really worth taking. RR. Well, I was still going to make, like, I'm not necessarily going to make a retirement parlay per se, but I was going to make, like, a 3-4 legger. We also need to make a leadoff parlay, because leadoff hitters have been great lately. Leadoff hitters have been my jam. Look at Judge. That is crazy. And he's facing Nick Martinez today. Oh my God. What are they doing? I don't even care if he hits a home run. That's just not worth taking. Jeez Louise. All right. Anyway. I don't even really trust Soto right now in Miami. Soto's been good too. You could take him for total bases in this game for sure. It's a big park. Could easily hit a double, maybe a triple. All right, so I'm gonna go a little different. I'm not gonna take like the usual names. We'll make like a couple of these. Who's pitching for the Rockies again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was Sagano. He's actually been decent this year. Sugi Doogie. Honestly, I kind of like Burger. What about like something like this? Just something a little different, you know? I don't want to keep picking the same guys. Stores, Harris, Marte. That could be like a good, more chalky one. I'm going like not so chalky right now. When technically, if these three guys were hot, they would be chalk. You know what I mean? Like something like that. You could RR this too, you know, or just parlay it. Explain more. So, I always say first instinct wins, so I'm going to lock this in right now. Let's go some a little different, not so chalky. And these are names where you're like, if you saw them in the home run feed, you're like, oh, yeah, I should have picked him today, you know. I love how Tatis is plus 440. That's just hilarious to me. Oh, this wins a measly $9.53 on a $5 bet. Not too shabby. I think we can reason with that. Stores, Harris, Marte. Let's see. I'm getting this no internet connection bullshit. Alright, phone's all charged up for now. I'm on my phone all day though. Talking to you nerds. That's another thing. Someone asked like what I call you guys. I like to call people nerds too. I don't know why. I'm a nerd, but you know, it's fun. Achoo! Oh my goodness. I'm alive. Stowers. Harris. Marte. 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 Okay, so that's locked in. Yeah, that's generally how I make parlays. Although, to be honest, yesterday was more just vibes with Wow and Dingler. But, you know. Because here's the thing. I picked Dingler because he had good numbers off the starter. But guess what? He didn't hit the home run off the starter. And that's my point, is a lot of people do all this research based on the starter, but they don't often hit the home run off the starter, right? So, like, we're researching 2 at-bats. Like, that's literally what you're doing. So we just got lucky. That's what it comes down to. We got really lucky because Lau hit a, thank you, more. because Lau hit an inside the park home run. So like it was just really lucky. We hit a first at bat inside the park home run, then we hit a last at bat to hit the 2-leg parlay. You know, that's just how it goes. It's just gambling is so much luck. Like I'm not going to sit here and be like I'm a genius because I hit a 2-leg parlay, home run parlay. Maybe the 7-leggers, maybe I'm a genius for those, but the home run parlays are just pure luck. All right. Let's just do like Schwarber, Walker. This will be like a more chalky one. Soto. Do we just take Buxton? I don't know. Otani maybe. Trout. Carroll. Maybe I'm just going to boost this one. Daily dingers. I'm going to use my boost builder on this one, even though this is more of just like kind of chalky. Just to have Schwarber and something, even though I don't really like that Philly game. So I'll post all these, but I did Schwarber, Jordan Walker, and Juan Soto in a 3-legger. And this is just kind of have the action of those like top guys, you know. And then after this, I'm just going to make some 2-leggers. This is a lot of 3-leggers, which I don't typically focus anymore because the 2-leggers, I've already hit 8 2-leggers this year, which is kind of nuts. Who came up with the stores? Absolute Clutch. What's your Discord name so I can give you credit for that one? Stores Harris Marte, Absolute Clutch. What's your... Oh, you are a genius. Thank you. She's like, do you know how much money you've won me? IC_win. Okay. Is it IC_you win? That's what I'm seeing. I'm assuming that's the one. Yeah, you win. Okay. I'm just making sure. But that was the only one that came up with anything close to that. Under 1.5 home run for the... Yeah, I would take that under. Either that or just take no home run. But obviously the under 1.5 is much safer. Because I can definitely see a home run being hit there. I took no home run last year in a Cub game at Wrigley with the wind blowing in. And the Cubs lost, and Suzuki hit this random home run like the 8th inning, and I was so fucking mad. Oh my god. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. 1:30 a.m. Where do you live, Clutch? Where are you from? It's 8:30 where I am. Are you in Australia or something? Sheesh. That's gotta be Australia, no? I'm just totally guessing. I would have no idea where that is, but it just kind of makes sense to me because of how far ahead Australia time is. Wow, look how smart I am. I'm Mr. Smarty Pants. I got a lot of Australians in my Discord. We got, speaking of, where's Thurston? I haven't seen Thurston in a while. Did he leave again? Go on break? No, he's still in there. Where's my guy? Where's my guy Thirsty? All right, break time. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the potty again. Well, not against, first time, but be right back. Just throw this trash away. What the fuck? Okie dokie. Damn. Wonder if any of the Stafford lands 1 year, $55 million extension. Must be nice. Must be nice. What was I doing? I want to see if any of the Rays have faced Garrett Cole in their careers. Oh. It doesn't show the batter versus pitcher because it still says he's on the IL. Oh, Gracie wants to go outside. Go ahead, little girly. Hi, Nicole. I'm back. Thank you so much. Garrett Cole. Let's see. Here we go. Yandy Diaz. Wow, he's faced him a lot. He's 14 for 51 with 2 home runs off of Cole. Mullins even has good numbers off him with 1 home run. So Camaro's never faced him. So Diaz, I mean, shit, a Yankee Stadium? I mean, that's an option. That's for sure. It's plus 650. So I don't really hate it. That's not so bad. Just based on the numbers. You could even just go total bases or something with them. 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 14 hits. So that's an option. What else? Alright, so we did the JJ parlay. Oh, I didn't post that one, I don't think, on Discord. So I still need to post that one. I like Burleson. Sal Stewart, too. Let's do one with Burleson. Burleson. Burblesplin? Maybe Riley. The AA? The AA Ron? We'll do the AA parlay. Hopefully someone got that reference, or I'm gonna feel really old. The real question is who's gonna hit 2 home runs today. That's the real question. Yeah, the Cincinnati game. That's fine. I don't really. So if you think it will and you don't want to bet it, that's fine. For me, since at my job I can't bet because I work at a casino, which is Tribal Grounds, and you can't. They block betting apps on Tribal Grounds, so I have to make the bet before I go to work. So if they don't play, it'll just void. It is what it is. I'm okay with that. And then Austin Riley will become a one-legger. Now, the only thing I'm thinking is, didn't I just put him in that one parlay? Yeah, I did. I put him in this parlay, so it would kind of suck if he didn't hit. But he is heating up, so I'm confident in him. If I didn't take him though, who would I take? I could do Yaz. I could just do Olsen. Yeah, why don't we just do that? I'm just gonna. Olsen's got to hit eventually, so we'll just do the little chalky parlay with Olsen, Burleson, and Olsen. Yeah, just in case, because it could still play out. I don't know. I don't know if anyone here lives in Cincinnati. Maybe they can tell us how it looks, but it is what it is. And then, like, this will become a two-legger if Jordan Walker gets voided, and who doesn't hate a Kyle Schwarber Juan Soto parlay? That looks good to me. I just look at it like a better chance to win. 5KJ is here. What's up? What's up, J number 2, or I don't know. Who's number 1? Who's the number 1 J? Got a lot of J's here. Is this a Kyle day? Schwarber, Tucker, Stowers. Do you trust Kyle Tucker? That's the real question. I didn't see that. Sorry, Noon. Newt. No TK. No. But yeah, if you think this game's gonna raid out, we can not take too many from it. I'm number 1. Yeah, we have JJ. We have the JJ parlay. Of course, if it rains out, then we won't have any JJs. You're locked in. Just keep in mind, I know I'm kind of hot right now with my picks, but I treat every day differently. I don't think about yesterday. I don't think I'm gonna win 17,000 days in a row. So we just got to be realistic. So don't go crazy. Kyle Tucker leads the league in home runs in my game. Yeah, right. What a sign. That's a sign that your game is inaccurate. Oh, no. We could do a parlay of domed games. So Varsho, maybe a Marlin. You know what's funny is I thought about taking Cassie yesterday, and it's so funny because everyone's like, lefties are really good off Strider's four-seamer, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should take Cassie then, and I didn't take him and he hit. Yeah, I'm not taking Tucker. Another dome game is a Dodger game. Have any of these Dodgers faced Logan Henderson? I'm not sure if this guy's like a rookie or not. No. Yeah, he's young. What's the other dome games? Or we could take Rangers. That's a good game. Yeah, let's look at a Ranger. We already have Burger, but you could go, let's see, Jock. The problem with Jock is, like, let's say he leads off. They pinch hit for Jock really early. So I don't know if I'd put him in a parlay. We could go Nimmo. Why don't we do like a Varsho Nimmo? I'd be down for that. Also, what is this boost? I think I have a home run boost. Let me see this real quick. I like Varsho's odds a lot. Yeah, I can use this boost on a home run. 50% daily dinger boost. See, I'm gonna figure out a single to put that on. Oh, this Pirate is finally listed. This Valdez guy, he's plus 730. So I don't know if you guys watched my video, but this guy got called up, and he's like a big bopper. So I don't like targeting Gossman, but just for his first couple of games, we could give him a whirl. This Valdez guy, he's a big, he can hit home runs. So he's worth a single, I'd say. Especially at these odds. I said in my video, as long as he's like plus 700 or higher, I would take him. So I think this could be worth it. Varsho Stowers. I already put Stowers in one. I don't really want to put him in multiple. I know he hit 2 yesterday, but I don't want to go crazy on him. You can do that though. I'm okay with it. That's fine. I'm gonna take a Ranger though. Like I said, today I want to go a little different, and then obviously have some chalk mixed in there. But these are good odds too. They're both plus 490. So I like those odds. And Nimmo can hit off lefties also, so if he faces a lefty, he can hit off a lefty. Plus the Angels bullpen is bad. So you got that too. Varsho Soto, yeah, I like that. Alex. Leclerc. Yeah, it's definitely not super common for them to hit the next day after they hit 2. I like taking them after they hit 1, but for some reason after they hit 2, I feel like they often don't hit again. With that said, Tobias Myers. So he's probably, it looks like it's just going to be an opener. So he's not going to go long. He'll go like 1, 2, 3 innings. Yeah, it's very rare. But the one thing you can trust with Stower is if he gets hot, he will hit again. Was it really only Okamoto? Nobody else has hit after hitting 2? What about Schwarber? Schwarber had to have. I would think Schwarber did. No? Let's check. Schwarber he just got so hot where it seemed like he was hitting every day. Yeah, right here. He hit 2 and then he hit 1 the next day. He hit 1, then he hit 2 the next day after that. Not literally after that, but yeah, I figured Schwarber would have done it. He just caught absolute fire right here before he got sick. BB Man basically almost virtually copied my parlay, but he did Schwarber, Walker, and Judge. I did Schwarber, Walker, and Soto. Why would he take Judge though? Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, sure, he can hit on a run, but his odds are dog shit, and he's cold as hell, and he's facing Nick Martinez. Whatever. They'll probably hit 1. Who knows? Who knows? You could go Carroll today. He's just been so hard to get this year. How many home runs does he have this year? 7. Oh, is it really Jordan Walker's birthday? I feel like it was his birthday the other day. Is it really? It's been a lot of birthdays. Does he even say his birthday on here? Yep, 522. 24 years old. A little birthday homer. Of course, this game might rain out, so 88% chance of rain now. Probably, if you could wait, I would just wait on that game. Since I can't wait, I'm just gonna lock some stuff in. Well, I already have it locked in, but and then some other random names I mentioned in my YouTube video. Obviously, Buxton's okay. I like Raffy when he goes home. You know how I like certain players when they go home. Raffy tends to hit at home. Duran's okay here. I would prefer Raffy though, and I like his odds. Should I just boost Raffy? I don't know. I kind of just want to go for some like juiced odds and just call it. I don't want to go too crazy today. Or Varsho. I really like Varsho today. Might just go with my guy Varsho. Since he's in the Dome of Dreams. Yeah, I think I'm just going to boost Varsho. This slate is just so poopy looking. Yeah, Walker looks... He definitely looks like he's 35. I agree. Green? What? Tigers green? I would... If you're talking about any Tiger, I wouldn't take any Tigers. The Tigers are poopy right now. No thank you on Tigers. No thank you. I am good on that. Alright, so I'm gonna boost Varsho and that's I'm done with the bets today. I don't want to go heavy. Feels dirty. Bro, I'm a pitcher in my game seed and Raffy has taken my ass yards 2 times this year. Damn, maybe I should have boosted him then. But these are nice odds. Plus 740 if you boost Varsho. Why not? JJ. I don't think I posted that yet. I should make like a different channel for like a 2-leggers and 3-leggers or something like that. Just so it's not so confusing. Retirement. Somebody made a retirement slip with Alvarez, Wilson Contreras, Olson, Carroll, and Murakami. If that, yeah, that is definitely a retirement slip. That's going to be a tough one to hit. People are going to get baited into taking Murakami in San Francisco. None of them hit in Seattle. I can't imagine how they'd hit in San Francisco if they couldn't hit in Seattle. Whoa. Yeah, you can always take Elliott home. Like I said, I would if you can wait on the Cincinnati game, I would wait. Because it's possible, someone said it's possible it could rain out. So I would just be patient. Just wait on the game. I have to make my bets because I have to go to work soon. So, you know, I can't place bets at work. So I have to make them now. And if they void, they void. I don't care. That's fine. No, I'm not going to do a retirement slip today. I don't like the games. There's not enough to choose from, in my opinion. I would say the closest thing to retirement slip would be If any of these three-leggers hit, they would be nice. Like, these have good odds. 19,000, 13,000. This is like my chalk for the day. But I'm not going to make like a 4 or 5-legger. There's just not enough to choose from. I'm not just going to like make something to make something. I'm going to make something that I feel confident in. I'm not just going to throw plays out there and, you know, throw darts at a board and hope they hit. But yeah, wait on this game. There's an 88% chance of rain. So it's going to rain in this game. So, yeah. Cincinnati. I don't even know how to spell Cincinnati. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Alright, so their hourly is rain, 5 p.m. no rain, 6 p.m. rain, 7 p.m. rain, 8 p.m. thunderstorms, 9 p.m. thunderstorms, 10 p.m. cloudy, 11 p.m. cloudy. So if that kind of gives you any indication, it probably will rain out. But, yeah, I don't know. Wind gusts are 14 miles per hour, too. So not exactly ideal. But we'll see. I actually just kind of hope it rains out. I don't want to deal with this, like, bullshit weather if it decides to. Oh, God, he's posting this banger guy again. Why does he keep taking athletics? They're so cold right now. I can't do that right now. Wait, where are they playing, too? Aren't they they're playing in San Diego. What is this? I might tell Mandrake, stop posting this guy. He's bad. This is bad advice. Don't do it. Bad advice. I don't like it. I know you're here. I know you hear me. Okay, what time is it? 9 o'clock? Well, I've been live for like 2 hours. Almost 2 hours exactly. Nice. I kind of want to get a haircut. Let's see what the wait time is. $14. That's not bad. Just a quick little, I just get a buzz. I don't get anything fancy. Quick little buzz cut. Buzz. Yeah. Any other questions, concerns? Look, Rafi's odds went down because I talked about him. They said, no, you may not have 730. No, you may not. Yeah, he just likes hitting over that green monster. Unless he's hitting them dead center, I don't know. That Caminero home run, when it completed that two-legger, was like one of the most satisfying home runs I've ever watched, just because it was dead center in Boston. And obviously it completed a parlay, so it felt good. And then Jimenez for a long shot. Ooh, that actually could be a little juicy, huh? How about the old Jimenez Rafi long shot parlay? Am I about to deposit $5 more to throw on that? Yeah, probably. I gotta put one. We gotta do one at least, right? One long shot. There's so many boosts. Oh, NBA, NHL, any bet type. Okay. Okay, so Jimenez, Jimenez, Bimenez, Simenez, Raphael. Why the Fook not? And then maybe this NHL one. What's this any bet type? Man, Howden on Vegas has been so hot. This is interesting. Yeah, let me post this long shot. Whoops. Cool. So that's the long shot play right there, Jimenez and Rafi. See if we can get another one. We had that early one in the year with Nico and Dominic Smith. Of course, that's when I was on Prize Picks, and the odds were shitty, so I didn't get paid that much. Just went back and watched your whole video and hit the like and comment. Plus, there's a hype thing that oh, sweet, thank you. Hype it up. Hype. Where is it? Sweet. Alright, I'm going to go get my herded. And I'm done posting. I'm not going to post anything else. I got plenty out there. Plenty of action. We'll see what happens with the Reds game. But we'll just assume it's not going to get played. So like I said, wait on that if you can. Which I'm sure most of you can. I don't think... Probably most of you don't work on an Indian reservation like I do. Tribal grounds. Cool. So everyone have a good day, and we'll talk later. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow morning, but it's gonna be much shorter because I work. This is actually probably about the time I'll be ending, so it'll probably be about the same. Actually, no, it'll be shorter because I'll have to figure out. I don't post on Picket anymore because it's hard to explain. Like I don't want everyone tailing everything I do. Because I think it's not healthy. You know what I mean? And I'll be completely honest, I wasn't winning shit when I was sharing my bets, all my bets. And I did everything I made today is on Reddit. So I'm sorry, on Discord. I don't know. There was something with Pickett where I felt like it was giving me bad luck. Which one is your favorite? I boosted Varsho, so we'll just say Varsho for now. Anyone I boost, anyone in my parlays, you can put a single bet on. That means I'm confident in them. Anytime I put someone in a parlay, if you want to single them, feel free. I like Varsho today. I like, if I had like top picks, I like Riley a lot. Schwarber and Soto are just chalk, you know. This is mostly like, I don't even have that much confidence in Schwarber today. I don't even know if he's playing, first of all. But yeah, I would say, you know, it's just a chalk parlay. Machado will just hit you a random home run here and there. So these are just kind of hopes and dreams. But the two-leggers I like the most. That's why I like making them. And I've hit a lot of two-leggers this year. Yeah, I don't know. Pickett kind of... I wasn't winning shit. Let's just put it that way. On Pickett. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.